So according to my YouTube analytics, there's an absolutely insane amount of people that are dealing with clogged drain lines. And for years, the old guys told us to pour down bleach, but then we found out that bleach wasn't good. And then we said, hey, pour down vinegar, but still it's not enough. Regular air conditioning maintenance does a great job, but let's be real, that's hundreds of dollars a year. And in this economy, that's kind of a stretch. And if you do have to pay someone to come out and fix it, that is a fat bill right then and there that you might not be ready for. Well, I am proud to say that my friends over at HVAC Guys have come up with a solution. At their headquarters, they have put their crazy chemical minds together and they've come out with the Drain Dissolve and the Flow Shield. Between the two, the Drain Dissolve is going to be the one that you're going to use in order to get rid of a clogged drain line, and you can continue to use it to make sure you don't have it in the future as a regular maintenance. The Flow Shield is also a great option if you don't have an issue and you just want to keep maintaining your drain line. Now, I've been using the Drain Dissolver and it works really well, but I happen to have a clear P-trap and I want to pour my wife's syrup down it and then use this to see how long it takes to dissolve syrup, because if you've ever tried to flush syrup or anything like it, especially with this consistency with water or air, it doesn't go very well. So we're gonna see if we can break up a bunch of syrup with the Drain Dissolver in a couple of minutes. You know, my wife doesn't know I'm doing this, so I might have to do something nice to her. Nice for her, I should say. All right, I'm gonna take the Drain Dissolve and pour it in here, and we're gonna see if we can capture it actually working. And just about there so it doesn't overflow. Let's let that sit, work its magic on the maple syrup, and come back to it later. So this setup is going to be close to what everybody has. We have a regular furnace. This is our condensate line. And since we're going to be preventing overflow with the condensate line, we're going to be looking at general drains, larger drains, routine maintenance, and condensate pans and drains. Routine maintenance, we're not doing that so much because that says weekly. For smaller drains, we have a larger drain. We have a condensate drain. So condensate pan and drains. Ensure the condensate drain is connected to a proper sanitary sewer. That's exactly how mine is. Pour 16 ounces into the drain. Let it work for 15 to 20 minutes and flush with hot or warm water. Repeat if required. Perfect. So all we have to do is pop our cap off. Since this is a gravity drain, anything I put in here is just going to flow down to the sewer, which is connected to a P-trap over there. One thing to note that this is 1 quart, so half of this is about 16 ounces. So this one drain is going to be about 16 ounces of the bottle. Not much else to do besides watch water go out, but I do love the color. It's very distinct. Yeah, that's about half. Yeah, that's about half. Let it work for 15 to 20 minutes and flush with hot or warm water. 15 minutes, we'll come back and flush it with some warm water. Now we're right on time. Gonna follow with this hot water. Just gonna dump the whole thing down there because I don't need the water for anything else. We're good to go. So this should definitely take care of maintaining the drain line. Once all this stuff is in the P-trap and it is settled in there, it's gonna kill all that zooglea, all that buildup, all that crusty stuff that keeps drain lines clogged. And we should be 100% perfect, and I should never hear a complaint from this customer. And I shouldn't be putting this back because that is a positive pressure system. Now let's check out the Flow Shield, because this is going to be perfect for drain line maintenance, meaning it's not strong enough to actually unclog the drain line on its own. What you're going to need to do for this is actually flush the drain line before you use it, making sure that there's no clogs in it. Now that it's flushed, all we have to do is take the entire bottle and pour it down the drain line. And don't be fooled, it is not milk. Do not drink it. Sure smells good though. Now, according to the directions, you're going to want to wait about 20 minutes before you actually turn the system back on. Now, the best way to utilize this product is to set it up on a schedule, okay? So it says every 3 months or quarterly, you're going to want to set a reminder on your phone, in your calendar, like, hey, gotta order the Flow Shield, take care of the drain line so that you don't have any problems. Now let me explain to you why these things are so effective. This insulated drain line in my area, this is the condensate line, and it goes into a trap that is down under the top plate inside of the wall for the main stack. The trap that this pipe goes into is a larger 2-inch version of the 3/4 one that we have at the beginning of the video. These products are meant to get rid of the bio buildup that causes blockages in your drain line. So when you have a wet, cold, dark area, you're going to have these biological growth inside of the drain line,
most of the time it ends up in your trap. That's why these products attack bacteria and enzyme to get rid of all of the stuff that you can't even see. Like I said earlier, yes, bleach does work, but the negative effect is that the fumes will rise up through the pipe, get into your evaporator coil, and accelerate the rust on your actual equipment. So for continued maintenance of a furnace or an air handler, pour the flow shield down your drain line, follow the directions, shouldn't have any problems. Alright, moment of truth. This has been here about 15 minutes. I have extremely hot water because my water heaters are turned up. Let's see what it does. There we go. It's pushing through. It's got it loose. Just add some more water. Oh, there we go. Yeah, it's starting to take it all out. Just the water is enough to get it out. Should have grabbed the funnel. Made this a lot easier. So it has totally liquefied the syrup. You can already see the pipes are just straight up clean. This is just a little bit left over. I ran out of water, so I couldn't just like force it all out. I bet if I blow on the pipe, the rest of it will come out. Yeah. Let's just add some more water. And I'm making a mess. Look at me go. Yeah, it's pretty much all gone. I just needed extra water to continue flushing it out. No problem. But you can clearly see that it did its job. It is torture test time. Just like the extra test we did with the flush video. Alright, use diesel engine oil. 3, 2, 1. There we go. That's a good seal. We're going to take the contents from the back of my Blackstone catch tray. We're gonna put it into the pipe, let it harden, and then we're gonna put the drain dissolve behind and see if we can flush it out with just a cup of water. Sorry, the only thing I have is this funnel, and I swear, if this, oh, dude, that's nasty. If this gets everywhere, I'm gonna be so mad. All right, I had to do some cleaning around here because as you can imagine, this got really nasty. Now, one of the reasons I chose this is because on the back of the bottle, it says restaurant drains. Well, this is pretty much worst case scenario for a restaurant drain, so we're gonna see if it works. There we go. I did let this sit here for 30 minutes to solidify. That's why you had two different levels. So we're gonna let this sit for another 20, come back and flush it out with hot water. It has actually been 25 minutes. Let's go ahead and flush this out with scalding hot water. I don't think we'll have an issue at all. I mean, this is exactly what this product is made for. Some residual staying put. Come on, get out of there. Staying right at the bend. The water's coming through, tearing it up on the outside, but it's not tearing it up on the inside, so should be able to get it all out, no problem. Yeah, there it goes. Absolutely no problem. Drain dissolve for the win. If you've ever had to work with this stuff, you know just how nasty it is. I mean, yeah, that's what we're dealing with. Just flushed it all out. Absolutely gotta love it. I think we can all agree that if this stuff is gonna take out maple syrup that's clogging a pipe, it's definitely gonna take out all of the zuglia and junk that fills up our condensate lines. I'll have a link for both of these down below in the description, and since I used a bunch of my wife's maple syrup, please consider picking up a World of HVAC quick reference card so that I can buy my wife some more maple syrup to replenish her stock so that the kids can have waffles in the morning. Thank you to HVAC guys for creating a solution that solves a massive problem in our industry. They have been a channel partner for a long time, and I truly believe in their products. Do me a favor, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see y'all in the next one.